No, I can't talk for too long. I called you like almost an hour ago when I was on break. I have a client in like literally like almost like 5 minutes or something like that. I called you to tell you that he literally called me again this morning. Yeah, he's like desperate. He like left a voicemail. Like, who leaves the voicemails? That's how you know. That's how you know he's desperate. I know. I didn't answer it, but he left a voicemail and it was what he's been saying. Like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, you know, I miss you so much. Da, da, da. Clearly not too much, because apparently I spoke to his cousin the other day and he's still with her. So why are you calling me? Like, I don't know. I mean, obviously I'm not gonna call him back like ill, but like I just think it's crazy. I told him, I said I hope it was worth it, and when like we broke up and he was like, yeah, you know, it's worth it, like she's worth it or whatever. Clearly not, because you're still messaging me, but like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not responding. I know I should block him, but like, I know. Yeah, whatever. I gotta go. My client's here. I have to go. Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye. Hi. I'm so sorry about that. My best friend. We all have one, don't we? Anyway, how are you? Good. My name is Jaden. I'm gonna be the esthetician that's taking care of you today. Welcome to the spa. Welcome to the salon. I looked at in the system and it said that you were booked just for like a basic facial. They said that it was your first time booking with us, right? Yeah, so you're gonna be getting like a basic facial just to see if you like the place and kind of fill it out. Very smart of you. I wish I would have done that when I got my facial last week. Very smart of you. They also told me that you have like a little like coupon code or like one of those like little stamp card for like your first 2 visits or something like that. Is that true? Perfect. Oh, your boyfriend gave it to you. Oh, that's really sweet. He must really like know you really well. That's really cute. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Well, your skin, honestly, it's looking pretty nice between me and you. Like, you really don't need anything done. But before we get started, we're actually gonna fill out a really quick little like facial skin profile just to get some like background information on you and like figure out exactly what you're looking for. We do make all of our like masks and like things that we use, it's like per person. Basically it's like customized to like things that you're looking for your skin. If you want like clearer pores or less blackheads and like smaller pores, if you have like acne prone skin, if you have dry skin, all that stuff. So we make it actually in front of you per person. So I'm just gonna have you fill out this little like skin profile, we basically call it, and then we can get started on your facial. Okay, perfect. I think this is okay. So it's just a couple of quick questions, nothing too long. I don't want to bore you. You know, you want to get into like the good relaxation of things. First and foremost, how often do you wash your face? There's no right or wrong answer. I feel like that some people say that you should be washing your face in the morning and at night, but I've known people that only wash their face like either in the morning or typically like at night before a long day, and they're perfectly fine. So it really just depends on what works for you. Twice a day, in the morning and at night. Okay. Like I said, there's no right or wrong answer here. So twice a day. Okay, how many skincare products do you use? Are you one of those people with like the 15-step skincare routine? Or like what do you do? You keep it simple. Okay, that works for some people. Like I said, there's no right or wrong answer for most of these. Whatever works for you. Do you use SPF? There's a right or wrong answer for this one. You do? Okay, what level do you use? Okay. Honestly, anything above like 35 kind of all works the same, you know, so 35 is what I would recommend. What skin type do you have? Like, is it oily, dry, sensitive, combination? Like what do you have exactly? Like a combination. Is it sensitive or like it's sensitive? Okay. Sensitive combination skin. Just 2 more questions and then I'll get into the nitty-gritty of things. Any allergies? Big one, really important. Cinnamon. Okay, interesting. Never really get that here. That's actually really good that you told me. We do carry cinnamon in house and we sometimes use them in our masks. Like I said, we make everything per person here. And cinnamon has some like really good properties that are like really good for the skin. So that's really good that you mentioned that because that could have been something that I would have used today. So cinnamon, we'll make a note of that. And lastly, any skin goals that you want to achieve on your journey with us here at the spa? Like like I said, are you looking for smaller pores, less blackheads, less inflammation in the skin? Like is there anything that you specifically want to target? Okay, so nothing too specific. You're just kind of looking for like clear skin, less like random like pimples here and there, maybe smaller pores. Okay, okay. We can work with that. Extractions or anything like that of any blackheads that I see before we get into the mask, so that way we can like really clean out your pores without them being clogged. I'm just gonna throw on some gloves, obviously. Alright, I'm just gonna come in a little bit closer to you and just kind of check out your skin here. Honestly, you have really gorgeous skin. I'm kind of jealous. I can see why you said that your boyfriend got you the little like coupon stamp code here. I can see why. You obviously, this is very important to you, obviously, so I can definitely see why this was a gift that he would get you. That's really sweet of him. Oh, how long have you guys been together? I do see a couple of blackheads, so if you don't mind, I'm gonna extract those before we get started. Yep, okay. But yeah, how long have you guys been together? I'm just gonna press down here. 2 months. Oh, that's cute. How's it going? It's a very new relationship. Some extractions. It's a very new relationship. How's everything going? Oh, that's good. That's good that everything's going great. That's honestly so randomly ironic. I'm a little bit jealous of you. I actually just broke up with my boyfriend like 2 months ago, actually. That's so random. But yeah, that's crazy. How did you guys meet? How did you guys meet? Just a couple of extractions here. Nothing too crazy. How did you guys meet? You work together. Oh, that's so cool. So it was like a friends to lovers kind of thing, I'm assuming. Okay. That's so interesting. Oh my god. Now that I think of it, my ex met. It's a long story, actually. Let me not even get into it. What happened? Trust me, you don't want to hear it. It's a long story, and it's guaranteed to piss you off. Let's not even get into it. I'm gonna dampen your face a little bit, and then we're just gonna lightly scrub the skin to like exfoliate. It sounds rough, but it's actually extremely gentle, just to exfoliate the skin before we kind of go in and create our mask together. Alright, I'm just gonna cover your eyes really quickly. A light scrub. Okay, so he pursued you. Okay. There's something wrong if it was the other way around, but you know, that's cute too. He pursued you. Okay. So he had a girlfriend when he pursued you. Really? And you still like went for him? Like you were like fine with that? Oh, okay. I mean, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I'm so much of a girl's girl, but like, even if he's like any interest in me at all while he's seeing someone that like completely is like ick for me, but I mean, I guess if he told you that like that they were on a break, okay, I guess. Interesting enough. Okay, your skin is looking a little bit red, but that's okay because we obviously just exfoliated. Okay, wait, so he told you that he was into you when he was dating someone, but he said that they were on a break. Do you really think they were on a break? You don't really think they were on a break? Really? So why would you? I'm sorry, I'm not judging. I'm just so curious. Like, what made you like go for him exactly? Oh, like a romantic gesture. Like, what did he do? Oh, he gave you those earrings that you're wearing right now. He gave those to you. That's another like random moment. I feel like I'm having like an epiphany or something. No, I mean like, obviously, I have those earrings, those same exact earrings, like the same exact ones. Well, I used to have them. I left them at my ex's house when we broke up. It was like a whole thing. It was like a messy thing, and I used to have those. Come to think of it, my ex cheated on me with some girl that he worked with. Where do you work exactly? For a tech company. Interesting. Do you have a picture of your boyfriend, I wonder? I'm just asking. I'm sure you guys are like so cute together. Like, I'm sure you guys are like match made in heaven. Can I see? Yeah, I like love. Like, I love that. Interesting. And your boyfriend got you like a coupon for this specific spa? For this one specifically? Was it for me specifically? Or just for this spa? Really? So he like really wanted you to come here specifically? Really? Interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, no, that's... Wow. Interesting. Okay, well, I guess we should start working on your mask then. Typically for this part, I like to have the clients close their eyes while I kind of work my magic, you know, just so that way I can just get into the zone and like really like, you know, I'm like Picasso over there, like really cooking up some good stuff for your skin, you know. So typically at this point, I like to have the clients close their eyes. I could even go and grab you a little face mask, you know, don't want you peeking and cheating or anything like that, while I kind of, you know, get the goods together. I think that that's a good idea. Yeah, so I'm gonna have it. Close your eye. Perfect. Okay. Alright. Yep. You know, I know that I said earlier that my like dramatic love story was like something that like I wasn't trying to bore you with. Like, it's just so like such a long like dramatic moment. But if you're still willing to take your head, then I would be more than happy to tell it to you. Yeah. Okay. Remember, keep your eyes closed while I'm working my magic, just trying to get the ambiance and like the vibes and, you know, immaculately for you. Yeah. So yeah, me and my ex worked together for 5 years. 5 years. We were together for 5 years. And we were actually, eyes closed, yeah. We were actually, college sweethearts, if you will. Literally wasted like 5 years of my life on that man. Okay, let me tell you, when a man shows you who he is, you gotta listen. Okay, rule number 1. But yeah, we were together for 5 years, and I thought everything was gravy, and you know, everything was amazing. And then about 6 months before we broke up, like 6 months before we broke up, he started getting really secretive. He had just gotten a new job at this like tech company, completely unrelated, by the way. And he started getting really secretive and like sensitive about all these little things. I thought everything was fine. You know, I thought my sister actually, I was venting to my sister, and my sister actually told me maybe he's gonna propose. You know, like 5 years is a long time to like waste your life on someone. Maybe he's going to propose to you. He's probably picking out a ring. He's probably really stressed about the whole ordeal. Like, that's probably why he's acting really shady and like really weird, you know. That's why he's not coming home when he's supposed to come home. My boyfriend was working a 9-to-5 regular job, you know. Came home every day like 5:30 the latest, and then all of a sudden, like 6 months before our relationship ended, he started coming home 6 o'clock, then 7, then 8, then 9, and then all of a sudden he was working overnight shifts, which is so interesting because he had worked at that job for many months, and he had never mentioned ever being any opportunity of doing any overnight shifts. But all of a sudden he's working overnight shifts, which is just so strange to me. Make sure you keep your eyes closed, by the way. So yeah, all of a sudden he's working overnight shifts, and he's got new friends in his phone that I've never heard of before. I mean, granted, I'm not really the biggest like check your man's phone kind of girl, you know. I just feel like sometimes if you've got to do all that, then maybe it's just not meant to be. But I was like kind of desperate. I was like, maybe I can get a sneak peek at the ring, because you know, I had convinced myself that he was proposing. So I was like, maybe I can get a sneak peek at the ring. So I went in there and I started seeing all of these like random initials of contacts of people that I had never even met before, you know. And there was always like 1 or 2 words in the message like thread, so it was like clearly deleted every single time there was like a conversation, which is just so interesting, you know, really interesting when you think about it, you know. And I let it go because I try to be like a very cool, like very positive, down to earth person, just trying to go with the flow and like let things go, and like, you know, that was me. That was who I was. So I let it go, and I didn't say anything, and I was like, maybe this is like, all of the messages that were left in the thread were like super like no context, you know, like it would be like, okay, great, see you then, stuff like that. So I was like, maybe this is our ring jeweler, like maybe he's having it like custom made or something, and this is like our ring jeweler, and it's gonna be like a thing, it's gonna be like this beautiful. Or maybe he's like trying to like rent out this venue. I always told him, I was like, I want this big grand like proposal like in front of people. I want it to be like a grand gesture, just show the world that you love me, almost like that really cute romantic gesture of him giving you those beautiful earrings that I also used to own. Yeah, almost like that, but like bigger. Yeah, you know, I always said like I want it to be romantic. I want the world to know. I want the world to see our love. convince myself that that was what was going on. As you could probably imagine, that was indeed not what was going on. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, keep them closed. Keep them closed. Turns out he was actually cheating with some girl that he met at his job. The irony, right? Yeah. I literally found out because he basically thought I was dumb. And then when I confronted him about it, he like doubled down. Like he was like standing on business on his decision. Yeah. You said it was cinnamon that you were allergic to, right? Okay, yeah. Just trying to steer clear. Yeah, he basically doubled down and was like, and what about it? Yeah, 5 years. And he was like, and what about it? Crazy, huh? Really disrespectful. Yeah. But you know what? Something tells me that I might actually get my revenge, you know? Something tells me that karma is working her magic. You know? And it's so ironic because he's never been the bold type of person. Like he's never been the type of person that would, like, I don't know, like send his new girlfriend to his ex-girlfriend's job to get a facial when he cheated on his old girlfriend with his new girlfriend. You know, like he's never been the type of person that would do something bold like that. He's always kind of been a coward. But I guess karma was like, I'm gonna give you the strength, I'm gonna give you the power, I'm gonna put you in this position. You know, not you. You're good. You're in good hands. You're safe. But you know, if it was to happen, I'm sure that that's what karma was thinking. Okay, we're gonna let that stew. We're gonna let that fester for a little bit. You know, just let it cook. Let it cook. Are you comfortable? Are you good? You're good. Okay, great. I'm actually gonna have you lie down. And then we'll get started in like a minute or two once that has some time to like fester. Yeah. If you want to change into like a robe or something, you're more than welcome. I can like leave the room for you. You want to do that? Okay. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and grab you a robe, and I actually also need to make a quick phone call. So yeah, just give me one second. Hello, 911. I need to report an allergy attack. One of my clients is about to go into anaphylactic shock. Oh, not yet. But in about like